What is going on, everybody? Welcome on into Garage Life RC, and I am Tyson with GarageLifeRC.com. And normally we're doing RC car videos, bashing, and everything like that. And there's I am so late to get to the game. There is so many people out there that have reviews on 3D printers, and I got to thinking man, I need to get a 3D printer because I need to make my own parts and things. I have so many ideas in my head of 3D printed parts that I want to create for myself, and if they work out good, be able to offer to you guys on the website, GarageLifeRC.com. So if you're into 3D printing, great. You're going to see an unboxing, a setup, and a first impression, I guess, or first print, and the setup process from a noob, somebody who has never done this ever before. Now, I'm a little techie, so it might be okay, but I've never dove into the 3D printing world. This is my first experience with anything 3D printed. So, if you're into the RC stuff, hang out and see, because pretty soon this stuff is going to be for sale on the website, and you'll be able to get some of it. And I might even send some out to people randomly just for free, just to try things out. One of the first things I want to make is a GPS case that can easily either body clip onto your RC car or Velcro, however you want to do it. I'm going to make it multi-purpose. I already have prints in my mind to do it. So anyway, without further ado, let's open up this 3D printer I just got here. And this 3D printer here is an anycubic Viper. I've done a lot of research, and it seems like for the deal that I got on this one, this would be a pretty good one for a beginner to get into. And so I'm going to unbox this here and set it up for all to see from a newbie, if that was a pun that even made sense. So let's dive into this box. This eBay special, I actually kind of got it by, I wouldn't say mistake, but not necessarily on purpose either. It was like an auction going, and it was like a buy it now price or a bid, and I just bid really cheap, not thinking I was going to get it, and I went through. So at the time of this recording, I paid under $300 for this printer. So here we have foam. Yeah, styrofoam stuff, padding protection in the shipping box. We have one bag of tools and miscellaneous. We have a power cord, manual. We have the filament holder. It's going to snap on the side of the machine and hold the filament. Oh, the little touch screen. Yeah, the little touch screen. That's right. I don't think this will take very long to put together, but I don't know. You might be in for an hour-long video. Beats me. Another part of the spool holder. In fact, I feel like this is just gonna go right in here and turn on. What do you know? Hopefully I didn't need to put the filament on first. And then we have, I think the next piece comes out now. Just to double check that there's nothing else left in there. This is gonna be, this foam, this is gonna be some good stuff. I'm gonna find lots of uses for this foam. All right, so now we have, this piece has got to come out. There you have, oh, you can't see it. There we go. Set this down nicely. We have this piece that comes out. So it's sandwiched in there and protected very well for shipping. I'm actually pretty impressed. A lot of times I'm not very impressed with shipping, but this one, they packaged up really nice. And I think that's it. If it's not, I'll dig in the box and find it. So this is gonna go like this. So look at that. That's gonna be pretty simple to put together, I think. But just for the purposes of this video, and because I have no idea what I'm doing, I mean, I think I could eyeball it and figure it out, but let's just walk through the steps together, shall we? We'll be 3D printing in no time. Then I'm going to start getting parts and everything out there. Just open up all this stuff. Oh, I love when they send them in Ziploc bags like this, because I got so many uses for these Ziploc bags. Like, I'll use that for something. And then cable, test filament, another Ziploc bag. I gotta get some Ziploc bags and like cardboard. I'm gonna start sending you guys 3D parts, I'm telling you. Who knows what's falling all out all over here. Here's another thing. So I'm just opening everything up right here. After sale service card. Cool. Don't know that I care. Maybe I will care. We'll see. Maybe I will. What do we got? USB drive. Okay, so this is... Oh, and it's got a micro SD card. Okay, so this USB drive SD card, like... to plug your SD card. Oh, this is the tip. So maybe it comes with a spare tip. So all we have here, it looks like, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolts. 7 bolts, it looks like, is going to put this whole thing together. Now, one thing I am noticing, unless I missed it, is that it doesn't come with any tools. Although it says it does. From what I've seen online, this is a toolbox. Looky there. So we have the drawer. We have a nice little set of cutters. It appears like tiny cutters. A couple wrenches in here. What is this thing? Must be a hot end cleaner, nozzle cleaner maybe. And then a little set of Allen keys, Allen wrenches. Let's just call it what we call it. Hex ends, Allen wrenches, whatever world you're in. This is all trays, this little plastic tray, but it's got magnets in it. So it kind of magnets shut. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's see. We got a little scraper. All right, let's just grab and go to step 1. Take the tools from the toolbox on the front right of the machine for assembly. That would have been nice to read before I figured it out, but hey, you know what? The aluminum beams must align with the groove at the base of the aluminum beam. All right, so we need the 2 long ones. Okay. So here we go. Careful not to pinch any of these wires because they kind of lay right on the track. But what's going to happen is this is going to go on just like that. And then I believe you're going to reach up from underneath and put these little bolts through. So let's just tip it up on its side. Put 1 bolt in and line it up. If I can line it up. Here's a good idea. Put it on the edge so you can go down underneath. And there is like grooves on here that help you kind of show you where the frame should be. Still not wanting to start. It's easy, they say. It really shouldn't be difficult. But I'm a noob. I've never assembled one of these things. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, it's just a hole on a bolt, right? Oh, wait. I thought I read somewhere. Hang on. I'm pretty sure somebody somewhere said to do, if you're going to do the software update, to make sure before you put it together that you look at a model number of something. And I don't know. Oh, I bet like right in there. Because there's not like a model of... Let's just take a look all the way around. Oh, don't forget to switch the switch back here to the right voltage. You don't want to be on that European voltage. The motherboard model number. I don't know. I don't really see anything that would give me an idea of where that could be, other than some stuff right here that I might just like take a picture of just so I have it. So let's just go like, you stick your phone in there, get it focused up there. I don't know if either of these are what I need, but hey, you'll find out one way or another, right? Okay, all right, back to the job, the task at hand, which is putting this on. My head doesn't make a very good window, does it? Doesn't make a very good window. Let's just see if I can get this side lined up where it needs to go. Oh, that helps. It helps when the magnetic plate isn't stopping you from going back. Now we got it. So that one's hand tight. I'll grab my Allen and just tighten it up just a little bit. I'm not going to make it all the way tight until I have all four in, because there's four that go here. From experience, you don't do that. So we'll start this one. Actually, I'm just going to tighten these two up while I'm over here because I feel like it's pretty straight on there. Now we're going to turn this whole thing around. And put some in this side. This thing is actually smaller than I thought it would be. I don't know if that's... I guess I don't know what I was expecting. I've never seen one in person. I mean, how out of the loop am I? Like, never seen a 3D printer in person. Well, I guess I'm just old and out of the loop of things. But I have tons of cool ideas, not only for my wife and in the office here, but I have a lot of cool ideas for RC that I want to do and be able to give everybody. And I don't think, I mean, I'm not going to charge right away. And if I do, it'll be basically enough to cover the product. That's it. Not looking to make a profit on 3D printed RC car parts right now, because I haven't done it long enough to even deserve a profit. Okay, that's the back. Actually, while I have it there before I forget, I'm gonna switch the power switch. It's set for 230, so I'm gonna slide that over to 115, I guess is what they have it at. All right. Front, boom. Go to step 2, install the screen with a screw and a screw, and a screw. 3 screws. So the screen goes on with 3 screws. So just realistically is going to sit. See, now I didn't turn it again. So we'll turn it. Screen sits right here on the corner, right here, and it's going to go in with this guy here. Goes right there. I don't feel like you have to make that thing super tight. And you're going to put one right down below the screen. Man, I should have been timing this. Wait, how long have I been recording? Can't see. I mean, I feel like I'm about done, right? Plug some cables in. Okay. And then it says install the filament holder. Woohoo! So you mean this thing, right? And it's gonna go on this side of the frame, and it goes into the frame like that, and down like so. Okay. So we did that. Step 4. Insert the Teflon tubing into the extruder. Okay, so we're going to take this, and it's going into the extruder. Let's see which way makes the most sense to wire it. Well, it just goes like this. Nice and easy, right? Okay, that's in. In like Flynn. Connect all those wires to their corresponding ports by the label, respectively. Well, all right. Well, let's do it then. So, this big old wire is going to come here. So this is going to go like this, and I've seen that there's wire issues. But we'll print something to combat those said wire issues. I'll just print something up. So this is going to get pushed in like so. This must go back here, up under here, like so. I know you can't see it. Sorry. Alright, we got one there. So there's the screen, and then that, and then that. So this wire goes here. Well, that's too small to go there. Must be another wire here. Huh, here it is. What do you know? Okay, so that goes in there. This one actually goes on this side. Ooh, is that gonna smush? I wonder. I think it'll be okay. Just have to keep my eyes out for it. Put that down there. Come over here. This one goes around into this port. This one goes into the screen, like so. Peel that off. Who needs that? All right. Use a zip tie to fasten the print head wire harness to the Teflon tube. Okay, so it says basically to go like this. Then it says, and that's all it says. Make sure the 4 zip ties shown below have been cut off before operating the machine. So here we go. Let's cut some zip ties. Let's cut some zip ties, shall we? Always take the safety off of your plier. I mean, how tight is this thing? My gosh. Ugh. It's like the safety. All right, let me pry it. There. My gosh. This is like the tightest little slide over safety that there is. These are some little pliers to cut these big, oh, they're kind of sharp, nice. Cut these big zip ties. Holy cannoli. Boom. And then print head. Done. And then there's one underneath. How do you reach that thing? Let's pull this out. This styrofoam block's up under here. Then we'll reach this hand and try to cut it lefty. Because why not? Pull this one out. Yes, it's my first time. Oh, I missed a cable too. See, good thing. I missed the hot plate cable. But let me cut this strap off first. I call it a hot plate. The hotbed. I called the hotbed a hot plate. Alright. Get this thingy out of there. And then find out where this plugs in. Where? Oh, just right back here. Huh. All right. Belt seems tight enough. Okay. So we got the zip ties cut off. After cutting the bottom zip tie, please shake the platform to confirm whether the printing platform is shaking up and down. If so, please tighten the hexagonal pillars of the D-shaped wheels on the right side. Please refer to the user manual from the SD card for details. Is it shaking up and down? I mean, it doesn't feel like it. All right. Select correct voltage mode of the power box first according to your local voltage regulations. Switch to your local voltage rating before plugging it in. All right, click. Okay, so it doesn't even say turn it on or plug it in or anything, but we're at that point because now it's telling me to click stuff on the screen and it's not even plugged in. So let's go ahead and slide the power cable in the back, plug it in over here. Plugged in. And there's a power switch on the back. Dee-doo. All right, we're plugged in. We're plugged in. Let's see what we're going to have going on here. All right, so it says click prepare leveling, auto leveling. Well, the screen has to work first. I feel like it was starting up and then it stopped starting up. Wow, that started up fast. Okay, so prepare, leveling, auto leveling. Click, please start. All right, make sure the nozzle's clean. I guess it's clean. I mean, I've never used it before. So we're just gonna hit OK. It's probing. So I mean, that doesn't sound right. I mean, it's trying to go back over this wire. I don't know what's happening right at the moment. let's turn it off. I think it got stuck on this wire back here, and we don't want that, because I would assume this is supposed to go back further. So let's try it again. With this hopefully out of the way. Prepare, leveling. I feel like this little wire situation is going to be a problem. So I think I'm going to take a zip tie. It didn't say to zip tie it right here, I don't think, but I think that wire situation is a little weird right there. I don't like it. So auto leveling. Okay. See, now it went back where it needed to. Now we're going down. Look at that. Just going down and leveling. I'll come back. I'm going to let it do its leveling process here, and then I'll get back with you guys. I don't really think this tape is supposed to be, or needs to be on there. The instruction manual kind of walks you through things, but not really. So it said to auto level. The machine didn't really tell me it was done. I just checked it and it was done. And then it says load filament. Return to the main menu. Click prepare filament. Filament in, and the interface shown below will pop up. Click OK. Okay. So return to the main menu. Click prepare. Filament in. The preheat temperature is too low and the machine is heating up automatically. Okay. So I guess you gotta wait for the machine to heat up to put filament in. In the meantime, we're gonna open the filament. The PLA test filament, I guess. Take off the little. It says straighten the end of the filament and place the filament on the filament holder. Please note the feeding direction of the filament. Then pass the filament through the filament sensor and insert the instructor till the gear. Should say until the gear, but it says till. Now wait for the nozzle reaches the target temperature shown on the display screen. Okay, so I would assume. Okay, so it has to go like this. Goes like that. It says straighten the end. And then it says please straighten the end of the filament before you insert it. Okay. I mean, it shows a picture of it cutting it. So I'm going to cut it, I guess. Filament sensor. Insert the filament into the extruder till here. See, I feel like this little piece of plastic is supposed to be connected to this one. I mean, that's kind of weird. Are these supposed to be connected? They look like they're connected, but not on mine. So you go through here, and you go into here, and you should be able to see it pop through and touch the gears, basically. Oh, yep. So until there. I mean, you kind of feel it stop. So. And target temperature. Okay, so when the nozzle reaches the target temperature, click filament in again. The filament would automatically be automatically fed in the extruder and it would be melted through the nozzle. Now click stop. You may use tweezers to clean the filament residue on the nozzle tip. Alright, so filament in. And it should just start pooping some filament out. There's a little bit on there. They must have, I mean, I guess maybe they tested it. And I'm just going to get ready to hit stop so I don't waste filament. So as soon as it starts coming out, it'll be a good old stop. Oh, it wasn't quite sucking in. It is now, though. Wait until it starts squirting out at us here. Should be about ready. I think it's like right here. There it comes. There, it's all driven out. So I hit stop. Still a little bit oozing. Maybe I didn't hit stop? I feel like I did. And we have built a stringy piece of string. Alright, so the tip is still leaking. I'm not sure if that's normal or not. If the melt of the filament is not smooth, please increase the extrusion force by rotating clockwise. I don't know. It needs to be 18 millimeters. The better distance for extruding filament is about 18 millimeters from there to there. Well, I don't have my calipers on me. I'll just run to the garage and get the calipers so we can check if it's 18 millimeters. Alright, so supposedly this is supposed to be 18 millimeters. So let's just stick the calipers in, see what it says. It says 15.5. So we're going to turn it out a little bit. Because it says, if melted filament is not smooth, please increase the extrusion force. If the melted filament is too thin, please reduce. See, and that line was coming out pretty thin. I think it needs to be reduced. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to try to get to about 18. So there's 17.3. I think 18 will be 17.7. Still 17.7. $18. Okay, so let's go filament in again and just see what it looks like. What it starts dripping out as. I probably gotta give it a little bit for all that filament to get back through the tube. See, now it's starting to come a little bit different. It's getting a little bit different. I mean, I don't know what too thin or too thick is. I think this is about right. So I'm going to hit stop. and move on to the next step. Why is it still leaking? Does it always leak afterwards for a little bit? Beats me. It's my first time. I don't know if it continues to leak. Okay, now we're done leaking. Printing 3D model. Insert the SD card in the SD card slot. The printable test file OWL G code has been saved to the SD card. On the main menu, click print, enter the files list, click OWL G code, and click print. So let's stick this in there. Here we go up. So we got that in there. Print. Print. Oh, G code. OWL. Print. So it says, I don't know what it says. Print rate's 100%, time 0 hours, 0 minute, progress 0%. So I guess this is going to keep time of how long it takes. So let's let it do its thing, I guess. See what it does. I don't really know what it's doing at the moment. It's just thinking. Just sitting, chilling, thinking. Like, what should I do? What should I do? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you should do. Oh, there we go. We're done thinking. We're moving. We got movement. We have movement. Let's see where this movement takes us. I mean, I feel like this thing moves faster than I thought it was going to. So I guess now we just let it do its thing, huh? Just let it do its thing. I just set up my first, like, 3D print thing. It's like printing something. In however long we've been doing this. So let's see how long it takes. I'll get back with you when it's done. Alright, so it is done. We have an owl. And for the first 3D print that this thing has made, and my first 3D print ever, I mean, not too bad, yeah? Not terrible. I'll have to mess around with some more different things, but I think it's time to print an RC car part. So, if you guys are interested in 3D prints, check out the website. I'll have more info there. If you've been into 3D printing, this is what it's like from a noob's point of view. When you get a 3D printer and set it up and print your first successful print. Now I gotta go figure out slicers. I gotta figure out how to do all that. Hopefully there's an easy way to figure out how you design things. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. So thanks for checking this video out. Please subscribe if you're interested in this content. And I will talk to you guys all very, very soon.